For as long as I can remember, half my life I've been taking risks, in harm's way of danger, of bodily harm, of putting my life on the line. But when you're younger and a kid growing up, sometimes you feel invincible, fearless, doing all with no fear of consequence. Of course that all changes when you get older and your perspective of decision making translates into adulthood is an entirely different thought process. With risk comes reward and vice versa.
Man, you ready to go? Let's do it.
There's a difference in risking your life in attempt to attain that adrenaline rush. And then there's risking your life when it comes to change or life-altering decisions. I've come to be experienced in both spectrums. And as they both relate to each other, it's the physical risk as well as the mental risk. Either way, it's the act of overcoming fear within yourself. The chance of acting out of something out of your comfort zone to gain a new perspective on your journey. One act in particular has tested my will to take a major risk in that pursuit of full-on adrenaline. January 1st, 2016.
How are you two today?
We're doing
good. What are you doing? We're skydiving for our anniversary.
I'm excited. Don't know how to feel.
Yeah, it's a great way to start the year. Well, next time I see you, we'll be up at 13,000 feet.
Yeah.
So let's have some fun and smile for the camera. Woohoo!
The anticipation was making me completely nervous. At that point, I was in total autopilot. Everything was a complete blur. We had to watch safety videos. We had to learn how to put on the harness. All up until the moment till we started getting on the plane. Every little moment was just surreal. It didn't feel real, pretty much. Because what your mind is telling you, pretty much, is you're about to do something that could be risk-taking to the degree of half dangerous, actually 100% dangerous. The other half is that pursuit of adrenaline, that pursuit of a reward. You know, there was that moment when we got up into the sky, and from there, it was just a normal, typical airplane ride up, you know. Just the sounds, everything sensory was just something that I had to kind of take in.
Now that I'm in the actual plane and with everybody, I don't even know what's going on. I'm excited. Good.
I'm really nervous. My mom's gonna kill me.
The sounds of the skydivers yelling, the excitement, it was just at that moment you just think it's fake. It's just that feeling of fear, that feeling of like, is this worth it? Or if it's not, you kind of have to be in that optimistic mindset. You know, at that point, once that door opened, I just completely lost it. It was go time. During the entire time I'm free falling, it almost felt like I was floating. After that initial like jump out of the plane, it didn't feel like anything that you would feel. The feeling of free fall is, it just feels like you're floating, and everything around you just seems like a mural or a facade. It just seems fake. Everything's just the winds in your mouth and then the cotton mouth. It was, yeah, it's an insane feeling.
Well, thanks for jumping with us at Go Jump Oceanside.
Once I got on the ground, you know, I just realized that, you know, there aren't many opportunities to take these kind of risks. Changes your perspective on life and really makes you see things, you know, life is fleeting, and so to kind of put yourself in these situations, it kind of makes you a lot more grateful that we do have this life, and that you risk your life, and you can go at any moment. You know, these experiences will give you the wisdom to take with you as you grow, as you continue to progress as an individual. Choices that only you will know the outcomes of every decision you make from here on out and in the future. Have that positive mental attitude and have that optimistic type of mindset. Take more risks. Live a little, love hard, laugh a lot, smile a lot. Try to talk to your loved ones as much as you can, and that's it. The formula's simple.
So we just literally climbed up a vertical wall with just a cable. This is our adventure we had no idea about. We didn't think it was gonna be this tough, but you know what? Conquer your fears. Just get it done. Rise above, right there. Tell him, man.
Rise above, man. Rise above.
Words of encouragement, Armin.
Live above the influence. There's other ways of getting high.
Live free, be free, and just get away from people's judgmentation, dude. You're beyond that. All right, peace out.